So you got your free skates, you learned how to ride, and every time you get going now, it probably looks something like this, just the classic beginner start. Now, I don't know about you, but speaking from experience, this method gets old pretty quick. I found myself wanting new, faster, much more efficient ways to get on free skates. So in today's video, I'm gonna give you 10 different ways to get on free skates, which should hopefully spice up your free skating journey and get you going faster. So the first method is arguably the most boring, but I have to mention it in this video. It's the beginner start. So putting the free skates like this, raising your lead foot, and pushing off with your back toe. Method number 2 is the stomp. This can be done with your back foot, your front foot, both feet at the same time. You can do it behind your back if you want to. I would say the stomp is the most common and go-to way to get on free skates other than the beginner start. By the way, I should mention that this video isn't really a tutorial, but more just a top 10 list of different ways to start that you can try. And most of them are pretty self-explanatory or have tutorials related to it that can help you get started. Method number 3 is the flip stomp. So much like the stomp, there are a ton of different variations of this. You can do a single stomp under your back foot. You can do a single stomp under your front foot. You can do a dual flip stomp where both of them flip once. You can flip it behind your back. You can do a triple flip stomp. There are a ton of different ways to utilize the flip stomp method. So that's method number 3. If you need a tutorial for the stomp or the flip stomp, we made that, and I can link that right here or in the description below. The fourth method is a fun one. I was honestly very uncomfortable with this one at first, but now that I'm more comfortable on the skates, it's a lot more approachable to me. It's running to the skates and hopping on them both at the same time. If you can get this one down, this is a good method to get going because you can get a running start and you basically get going as fast as you're running. Method number 5 is the push off and catch. So we talked about this in our beginner tricks tutorial that I can link up here or in the description. You basically start with your front foot a little further back and push off to catch this back skate as you pass it. Method number 6 is the switch it start. It doesn't really matter which skate you use for this. As you approach the skate, you jump to it in a switch it. So it looks like you're about to catch this one, but instead you jump to it and your feet switch positions. One complicated but also very fun variation of this is as you approach the skate, you can do a kick flip switch it to start. If you need help with the kick flip, it's a very complicated trick, but I'll link a tutorial up here or in the description. Method number 7 is actually a really common one you see in free skating. I don't really know what to call it, but you flip the skate from being upside down as you approach it. So this is useful for if you do a trick and you lose the skate or something and your skates look like this. So as you approach the back skate with your back foot, you hook it under here so that you can flip it up and get going right away. I can do this one from stationary, but having speed and locking your toe under here as you're going is a little harder than it looks, so this one will require some practice. Method number 8 is the underflip. So this is a fun one. It does require a little bit of practice, but essentially pick a skate, you hook your toe under the bottom of it, flip it upward, and catch it. This trick happens pretty fast, so it did actually take me more than a few attempts to get a shot for this video for that one, as well as there is one called, I'll call it the dual underflip, where you do it at the same time with both, and I was unable to get a shot for this video, but here are some of my attempts. Maybe that can be a cool challenge for all of you out there. If you can get a shot of yourself doing the dual underflip and you post it on Instagram or something, that'd be pretty cool. Or literally any of the other methods in this video. If you tag us on Instagram, we might repost it. All right, so method number 9 is the 1 foot stomp. This is different than just a regular stomp. I'm talking about stomping, landing at 1 foot, riding for a bit, and then doing whatever method you want for the back foot. This can also be done for 1 foot stomping on the back foot and then throw the next skate under your front foot. This one requires 1 foot balance, almost definitely, to be able to stick that landing and keep going. So I would practice 1 foot before you attempt this one. I can link that 1 foot tutorial right here or in the description below. And then method number 10 is the 1-footed flip stomp. So similar to number 9, this one requires 1 foot. You do a flip stomp, stick it with 1 foot, and then throw the skate under the other foot. And then I actually have a bonus method for you guys. So method number 11 is the bounce stomp or bounce to start. So what that is you drop one of the skates and let it land on the wheels because that's how it bounces. Drop it flat and then it'll do its thing and then hopefully land under your foot. It can be kind of unpredictable what the skate's gonna do. So I would say this requires practice, but also just a little bit of luck each time you try this. And then there's different variations of this that I couldn't even think of doing, which is like bouncing both of them at the same time, and then, or like bouncing and they switch positions. This method is a really fun one to try because of how unpredictable it is, but also maybe not such an efficient way to get it started if you want to get going quick. All right, so that was 11 ways to get going on Freeskates. I hope you got something out of this video, maybe learned a new method or just enjoyed seeing all of these different methods in one place. If you know somebody that could use this video or would find it helpful, feel free to share it. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe for more free skating content, tutorials, montages, everything free skating. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.